drop, drop, drop. That's onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia are names of sounds. It's what the sound sounds like. Drop, drop, drop. The way drop looks and the way it sounds is a little bit different. It looks like drop, right? But it's a little difficult for us to say. So the natural way for a native to say this dr sound is dr. Okay, we're making a j, j, okay, and then an dr. Okay, so just copy me. P, p, op, op, rop, rop, drop, drop. Okay, pretty good. Drop seems like such a simple word, but actually, it has 19 meanings. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the word drop. So first, let's start off with the verbs. When you drop something, it means you let something fall or you make something fall. I dropped that piece of plastic. When you're a teenage boy and your voice goes down, that means your voice has dropped. Okay, and sometimes it can happen to the best of us, but teenage boys especially have their voice drop a lot. Another way to use drop as a verb is when we discontinue something. So, for example, in a court case, if the person is found innocent or they don't want to continue the court case, we can say that the charges were dropped. In a supermarket, maybe they stopped selling your favorite brand of soy milk. Okay, they dropped that product. Okay, they discontinued it. The next one can be when an amount of something decreases, okay, or a statistic decreases. So for example, in my country, the birth rate is dropping. Okay, the birth rate has dropped. That means that people are having fewer and fewer children. The last verb I want to tell you about is a little bit naughty because we're talking about drugs, okay? But don't worry, we're just talking about them, we're not doing them, right? When you put a drug in your mouth, you are dropping that drug, okay? This is kind of slang. So LSD is a drug that makes you see things that isn't there. Okay, when you take LSD, you are dropping LSD. Okay, hopefully you don't need this one, but you might see it in a movie. Now let's move on to phrasal verbs. This is where you take a verb and something like a preposition maybe to make a new verb. Okay, so it's like two words in one verb. So the first one I want to tell you about is drop off. Okay, so this is where you take something somewhere, leave it there, and go away. Okay, so for example, if you're a parent, you might take your children to school and then you walk away. Okay, you're dropping your kids off at school. Okay, you drop your children off at school. The children are dropped off. The next one is drop out. Drop out just means that you quit something, okay? So maybe you go to university and maybe it's too tough, or maybe you have another reason you want to leave, okay? You drop out of university. If you're running a race and you hurt your leg, you want to quit, you drop out of the race. Drop in and drop by are the same meaning. If you drop in, it means you visit somewhere or someone. So I might drop into my friend's place, okay? I might drop into my friend's house for a cup of tea because I'm British. Or I might drop in on my boss, give him a letter because I want to drop out of the job. The last phrasal verb is drop kick. Okay, a little bit different. You could use this as a verb or a noun, actually. A drop kick looks like this. An example sentence could be, Don't poke fun at Bruce Lee. He will drop kick you in the face. Okay, I do not want to be drop kicked by Bruce Lee. Now, similar to phrasal verbs, we have idioms or sayings. And the first one goes like this. Ready to drop. I'm ready to drop. It means I'm so tired, I could fall over any minute, okay? I'm ready to fall over and go to sleep. I'm ready to drop. Similarly, you might drop to your knees, okay? This is where you fall onto your knees. Usually we see this in a movie when somebody dies.
Oh my God! Daddy! I'm so sorry! Oh, it can't be too serious. They haven't done an overhead crane shot yet. Oh God! There it is! I'm calling 911! Oh no! It's floating up, signifying his spirit leaving his body! And there's the single minor key note. This is bad!
The next one is drop the ball. Okay, it literally sounds like you've got a ball and you drop it. Okay, and you can use it in this way, you can use it in this literal way. But drop the ball can also mean to make a mistake. Okay, you were supposed to do something, but you did it wrong. So maybe I want to get someone from the airport, okay, but I forget. Okay, I made this mistake. I dropped the ball. Next, you might hear someone like Taylor Swift say, my new album just dropped. Okay, my new album just dropped. This means her new album is now available. Okay, so it's a bit like when a supermarket drops your favorite soy milk, like I said, but we're using it in the opposite way. We're dropping a new soy milk, okay, which means that a new soy milk is now available. I know it's a little bit difficult when you have the same word with opposite meanings, but if you watch enough English movies or listen to native speakers, you will quickly get used to it. Another one is doesn't touch a drop, okay? She doesn't touch a drop. Usually we're talking about alcohol, okay? She doesn't drink any alcohol, not even a little bit. She doesn't touch a drop. I could use it for maybe Coca-Cola. I don't touch a drop of Coca-Cola. Okay, I never ever drink it. You can use it this way, it's just a little less common. Usually we use this for alcohol. I don't touch a drop. The last one is make the drop, okay? Make the drop, which means you leave something somewhere for someone else to find, okay? So usually you will see this in a movie. Maybe it's a crime movie. Somebody will drop some money somewhere, okay? They'll put some money somewhere secret so someone else can go and take the money, okay? When you take the money there, you leave the money, you make the drop, okay? We might also call this place the drop point. Lastly, I want to share with you 4 nouns. The first one is drop, as you might imagine. And I'm talking about this kind of drop. It could be a drop of water, a drop of Coca-Cola, a drop of coffee, a drop of beer. It doesn't matter. This small amount of liquids in this shape is a drop. So remember, I don't touch a drop. We mean literally I don't even drink that much. Another meaning for the word drop that is a noun is this. So this cliff edge is a drop, okay? It might be a 50-foot drop, it might be a 100-meter drop, it might be a 2-kilometer drop, who knows? Then we have this one, eye drops. Eye drops. We're talking about eye drops, okay? If you have an eye infection or maybe you had some surgery, you need to put some water in your eye. This little bottle, this is eye drops, and inside the bottle is eye drops. You use a drop of eye drops in your eye, okay? And the last one is this piece of candy, or in British English, this sweet. Okay, this is called a lemon drop. You can also have pear drops, and probably some other flavors too. So now you've heard all of the different meanings of the word drop. But can you use this video to figure out what this sentence means? I didn't have my eye drops, and I drank more than a drop of alcohol. So I dropped the ball, and I dropped down the drop and dropped dead. Okay, let me know what you think that means in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.